You have to unequivocally, unapologetically be yourself. You will be mocked, you will be judged, you will be delivered from the evils of this world. You will be the one that shines among the rest. You'll stand out among the rest. You will be loved and you will be hated. You will be judged, you will be crucified. You will use your divine will, your divine action, and your divine placement as a way of reinforcing who you really are. And understanding that, you will have to take a lot of risk. You'll have to stretch yourself out to the point where there is nothing left. And the only thing that is left is you being one with the Creator. And it does not mean that it's always going to be rainbows and butterflies, and it doesn't mean that it's always going to be cloudy skies. It's having the perspective of seeing what is heaven and what is hell. And when we are able to see that, we see through the illusion, and we see within ourselves, we are always going to have to be the most authentic version of ourselves and be directly honest in the way that we present our will, present our action, present our authenticity. And you have to do it to the point where it makes you look as if you're a crazy person. It just means that you are always going to do what is directly in your perception of what you feel is most honorable. Now, most of the time, what we think of honor isn't really honor. It's keeping your integrity intact. It's seeing that the world is always disillusioned within its own self. And when you are the one that stands out among the rest and wants to be an example, sometimes you will be looked at as a bad example. It means that you'll be looked at as if you are the villain when really you're not. And everything in your life before you awaken was really just a hindrance. And understanding that whatever you were around, rather it was your friends, family, loved ones, your jobs, your relationships, not all of it is necessarily bad, but it was just helping you get to the point where you're at right now. So we have to understand that what were we doing and why were we unconscious? And we didn't have this apparent awakefulness. And enlightenment comes in many different forms. It's not just meditation, it's not just mantras, it's not just affirmations, it's not just prosperity, it's not just success, and it's not just happiness. But it's seeing that truth always stands. Truth supersedes all understanding. Truth will always be what bridges the gap. And when you know the Spirit and the ways of the Spirit and the truth of the Spirit, and when that truth punctures through the whole of the universe, you will understand that it is a singular truth that comes in many different depictions, many different manifestations. So, truth always stands. It always prevails. And doing what is truthful in your heart sometimes can be the hardest thing to do. But do what's in your heart.